Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hey! Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Go Plays with BearFriend. I'm the huge one, aka the idiot, Dave Koco from DAVEKOCO.com, and she is just a bear.
I'm just a bear.
I'm just a bear. This is it, boys. Episode 4, The Trial.
Yeah.
December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Last episode. This is it. Judgment Day.
Hold me, bear.
Yeah, today things are gonna get settled at last. A lot of things. Last episode we discovered Von Karma was behind all this. What's the big deal?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. Coward. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run and my stun gun yesterday. Oh, anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Maya.
No, we're fine.
Oh, Edgeworth, we're trying to save you. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Oh, we'll be ready. We'll be ready.
Whoa!
Whoa! What? That's Edgeworth. Whoa!
Whoa! What are you doing?
He's angry? Or...
Sorry, I'm sorry.
What?
I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, keep your hands to yourself,
Maybe
okay?
you should go outside.
Outside and discharge. Oh, so she's electric
Good idea.
Pokemon right now.
Yeah, she is.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh, Judge might need something. Oh, that's Gumshoe. Oh.
What's got into that girl, huh?
She's become a Pokemon. Detective Gumshoe.
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Did you catch the guy?
Good morning. How'd it go, Detective?
Oh, that's me. How'd it go, Detective?
Have no fear. As promised, I captured a runaway caretaker.
Oh, he's caught, huh?
I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Good work, Detective. Thanks, Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shock, I got it away and I feel pretty good.
Oh, so she's a healing Pokemon. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but there has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Yeah.
All right.
By the way, David's drinking chai tea latte that I made for him. He loves it.
It's yummy.
It's the yum juice.
All right.
Order! Session of the trial of Mr. Midas Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Highness.
The prosecution is ready.
All right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial.
This is not how
I
any of
ask
this works.
that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says, Judge. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's effort, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this.
Well,
I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Hey, that's odd. He never says that. He has a trap. He has something up his sleeve. Bring the witness to the courtroom.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen of the courts, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in a boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness, why did you run away yesterday?
Objection! The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
Really? Because you kind of abandoned your parrot? I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Oh, he's playing dumb.
Why I left courts.
To go to the bathroom?
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing, you know? I went to buy some food for Polly, see?
Really?
I figure I got nothing to do with the incident anyhow. I mean, I'd see one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Uh-oh. We get nothing. Do we press everything?
Press everything.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi and I'm going to prove it. How, though?
Yanni! Yeah?
Hey, Yanni. You're...
I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did.
Press?
Yeah, press.
I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Objection.
Uh-oh.
Tisk. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions.
You're always rushing to conclusions.
As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems to relax. In fact, they both do. Both Bon Karma and Yanni Yogi.
But I wasn't running away or nothing.
Wait a second. Wait, why did you leave? Oh gosh, this is a dude.
They're just about to say why.
So don't interrupt.
It's so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking.
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes.
I went to buy some food with Polly.
No!
That's a lie.
Food? What does she eat then?
Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmet, you see? She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France.
Oh my gosh, Polly.
They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
Alright. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
I kinda got lost, you see?
Oh no, I don't buy that.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes.
Ugh.
When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
And did he have the pellets? Yeah, right. Nice try, Bon Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see. He's believing it. So he was lost. Please, Your Highness, come to your senses.
I figure you got nothing to do with this incident anyhow.
No. I think we gotta present something. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
I think you're pretending. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Oh, nice point. Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, huh? You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is.
Oh, if we had the letter, we could...
If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
You ate it yesterday.
Look at the smile. Look at the smile.
Yeah.
He's an evil bastard.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on that old codger's head? That's impossible.
I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
Oh, jeez.
We're not going to mention that we were electrocuted by him?
Yeah.
Press. Let's press everything. Yeah, fuck it, dude.
Oh.
We got electrocuted.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Oh, this...
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
Well, I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial.
Show the picture.
Okay. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness' memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have to do with the current case? Yeah, it has everything to do with the current... Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Nice caboose. That would be our last nice caboose.
Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying that Ghost of Tsushima is going to be a movie. Are you saying you know who this witness is? Yeah, of course, Your Honor.
Ho ho! Now this is interesting.
Oh, it's...
I'd like to know myself. So who is he?
Don't play dumb, Bon Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name or
Yanni Yogi.
It's Larry Butts, a former court bailiff.
What?
Yogi? That name seems familiar. I don't think so, Judge. You forget everything.
Oh, shit.
Yan Yogi from the DL6, isn't it? It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is yet Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Objection. Discs. No. Jump into conclusions again, Mr. Wright. Give me my fucking letter! This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
Goddamn.
This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
Okay. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove it's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick! How you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
I thought she
What about fingerprints? What about blood work? What about dental?
Yeah.
What about fucking anything?
What about everything?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints.
Oh, there we go.
But you get force fingerprints, though.
Then
we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. What? I don't like it. Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
But I've chopped off all his fingers. But why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant, you see? I burned my fingers working with stuff. Yep.
What? But what? Yogi, you sneak. You burn your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No!
Dental blood. Disc. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it in like this. I can't lose.
Why don't
There
they
has
show
to be
electricity
another way.
marks?
Oh!
There's no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one! Nick, what are you gonna do? The fucking bird.
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
The bird.
The bird.
Disc. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief.
Do we get to do that?
I hope so.
Oh, yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Bon Karma.
Huh?
No, bring
Wait a
Polly.
second. Yeah,
Wait a
Polly.
second. Cross-examining his parrot. What
is it, Nick? No, you're not going to.
So we had to press everything, huh?
Yep.
Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Bon Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Bon Karma. What?
Oh my. Proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot, Polly.
Nice,
Yes,
caboose.
Oh, yeah. My dream came true. Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Bon Karma?
Did you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
But it was what you said, dumbass. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Bon Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Aw, you dug your own grave,
You
dude.
fucked up. Polly for the win.
Yeah.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest.
My Guest, be my guest. Put our service to the test.
Of course. Should you go through with this and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
To the guild.
Nick, this is crazy!
You don't believe in the bird?
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Yo!
Yeah, we're doing it! We're doing it!
Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Well, you suggested it. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Yeah!
Well, at least she's safe, though. Oh, yeah. Look at the cutie. She's so cute and beautiful. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Oh, tell me. I get it all the time. With
Larry!
Larry bird. I am very well witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Who is your owner, birdie? Arrow, squawk. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination. Right.
What are you gonna do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Well, we have to call her name, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Harrow, squawk.
Press.
Hold it. Witness, you can't just say Harrow and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Oh yeah, she.
Right, what do I say?
What's your name?
Oh, okay. What? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly. Oh,
Polly, what's your name?
that's kind of a Polly. Squawk. Ah, Mr. Wright. I think we can establish that this parrot's name is Polly. Does this have anything to do with her own?
Of course.
Of course. Yes, it does. Triple shock.
Ha! Fascinating.
I bet you didn't know her name was Polly Von Karma.
You claim that the parrot's name will prove his owner's identity?
Just wait and see.
Then show us the proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluff a little too far?
Don't say it. Listen. We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Oh shit. Oh shit! Wait!
We might have fucked up.
We might have fucked up! What do we do?
Just present the bird.
What about this?
Alright, go for it.
Because she says... The DL6 case fighter?
That's quite a large file you have there.
Yeah, because we took everything.
Which the page is the proof on? Yeah, we might have fucked up with the whole thing.
Uh-oh.
Show us or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Wherein this file is the information connected on this parrot's name. Oh, shit!
Yeah, we fucked up. Can we go back?
No! Case summary. What about case
Victim
summary?
data.
No, she wouldn't know anything. Would she?
Alright, suspect data?
Well, you choose then.
I don't know. We chose the wrong one. We should have did a secret. We messed
Yeah.
up.
What is it?
I don't know. I'll go victim data. Maybe someone's named Polly.
It's on the victim data page. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. But I don't see anything here that relates to the name of Polly. At least not on this page.
A bluff, as I expected.
I'm afraid I have to deny your claim, Mr. Wright.
Alright.
The witness may continue. Oh, shit.
Oh, we didn't get knocked.
What?
We didn't get knocked.
Oh, shit. That's
Fucking
good.
dumbass game.
Alright.
I know. Alright,
Oh.
press.
Press for this
It
side?
doesn't matter. We gotta just press anywhere.
Oh,
We gotta
okay.
ask have the girl talk.
Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge what her owner is, Mr. Yogi.
Okay, so we press here, huh?
I guess
or
so.
present? We have to ask. We have to make Maya to talk to
Yeah, how do we get Maya to talk?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Have you...
Have you
this
forgot
one.
something?
Yeah. As I recall, 2 days ago... Recollection... Polly! Oh, yes, you...
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget deal 6! Squawk! Ooh.
There we go, that's a lot better.
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker has something to do with deal 6.
Polly, have we forgot something?
I'm ignoring you. Hello, squawk.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something. We forgot.
Hello, squawk.
Oh,
It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
disc. Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait, don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot. Could he? He did. He trained her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything. Dude, what do we do? We gotta present something.
No, present. What are we gonna present?
Okay, what do we do?
Press and then ask the third one.
A third one? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, we have to press here for the...
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Why is it?
Okay.
Alright. What's the safe number?
Alright. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Oh, you.
What? Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, alright?
Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack?
1228. 1228.
Oh?
Ooh. My, what a reckless parrot! Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker?
Actually,
it does. It's the date of the actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous! How can that number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is?
Whoa.
Show us your proof! What could possibly link the number? I don't know, dude. I'm
Well,
totally giving up.
it's the 1228, right? That's the DL6 check. Wait.
Oh,
1228, yeah. This one. Present.
Yeah.
Take it. The key. Oh, you.
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you're having with that case?
It's all about Mr. Raito. We are in this fight is something related to the safe number.
Case summary.
Case summary. It's on the case summary page. You blinded the case summary. Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as a number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card numbers to 001 because I'm number one.
Dude, he's pulling a fry pin number.
This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing.
Indeed. Alone, it's a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what? Wait, witness. You may continue. Witness. Aww.
Hello, Squawk.
Wait. Can I look at the case file and then... Okay. Suspect data. Okay. Do we show her the
Polly, page 3. Page
What?
3 was Polly.
What, really?
Go back. Page 3 was Polly.
You actually read that?
Yeah.
Polly Jenkins! What? So what do we how do we
Page
do
3.
this?
So we got to get him to say Polly. So
Whoa.
we got to press the bird, say Polly, and
Okay.
then go page 3.
Okay, press the bird.
Press the fucking bird. I don't get the
So-
bird would get away with this.
Press the bird. Oh, I feel guilty pressing the bird.
I love that he's screaming at a bird. What's your name?
Oh, what? Oh! Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name?
Polly, Squawk. Oh, we did this.
Yeah, but we didn't.
Oh,
we picked
okay.
the wrong page.
I see. Yes, it does. Oh,
Ha! Fascinating. Yeah, we don't need to read it.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
it was us that
Nick,
did do the
don't you
research.
think you're taking his muffin a little too far?
Listen. Okay. Oh,
Case?
this one
Yeah, yeah.
and present,
Present. at
and
page 3.
then case file. What? Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Page 3.
Third, yeah.
Suspect data, right?
Yeah.
It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yan Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah! A mere coincidence, that's all. There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
My granddaughter named a dog, has a dog name she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiance?
Actually, yes. She's only 70. Oh, that's you.
She's only 7 years old. But yeah, we got 2 of them.
Enough. I think we reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Summon. Okay, quit your acting. Witness, tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
Shut up.
No, it's okay.
What?
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Whoa, who is this man?
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity.
Acting
for 15 years. When? Let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Nice caboose. Oh, order! Yanni Yogi. So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Is he gonna spill it?
Yes,
Oh.
it was me. I fucking did it. Yanni motherfucking Yogi. Write it down. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent. Get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage.
Is that what you're doing, David? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, just a joke.
I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me.
Oh.
We won the trial, but I lost everything.
We won, but at what cost? Like a minute, like that Wario meme.
I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing.
Oh.
Then this 15 years later, my package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail.
Which one Karma ate?
It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who'd sent it. Von Karma. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it.
But,
Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth.
well, Robert Hammond makes sense, but why Miles? He's just a kid.
I have no regrets.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? Yeah. What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter.
You're
kind of stuck. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself?
Oh.
Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. He's like, I'm out. Nice caboose. Fuck you guys. Peace, motherfuckers.
Peace. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? He's out running again.
Under arrest, Your Honor.
Huh.
I saw no room for error in his confession.
Yeah. Then the defendant Miles Edgeworth is
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Oh. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
Who's gonna be the last caboose? You think he's gonna be the last caboose?
Yeah. Oh, we gotta
There are a few mysteries.
mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
He's about to lose.
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
We did it! We did it! Yeah! Nice caboose!
Yay!
Yeah!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
All right.
Adjourned.
Are we done? Objection!
What? From whom? What? Did someone
someone
say
just say
objection?
objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth? What the hell, man?
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yeti Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
He just said that.
Heck, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty.
Well, if he wants it.
To tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was gonna tell them he killed his own dad.
But he's. What do I do? Raise an objection, leave it to Edgeworth.
Raise an objection, I guess. What are we gonna object? Be like, object, shut the fuck up!
Yeah!
Shut the fuck up!
The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. What?
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too?
Oh, about the irregular.
I believe a certain witness raised objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
He does have a point in this one. That would be Larry.
Fucking bullets. We must hear this new statement.
What?
We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Oh no, Edgeworth, you're digging.
For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me!
No!
Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, this statute of limitation of which ends today. You fucking moron. The culprit is me!
And why
Who's
are
he
you pointing
Yeah,
me?
You gotta point at yourself, you fucking moron. Nice caboose.
He was pointing at me! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, The crowd of innocent is confessing to a different crime.
Let's just go home.
A crime of which the statute of limitations runs out today.
Well, let's just go home, Judge. We're
I'm
good.
not really sure how I should deal with
Let's
this.
go home. Bah. It's obvious.
Well, we have to frame him guilty. Not frame, but...
We hold a trial right here, right now. I really want to go home.
Dude.
We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
Dude, he was your student.
Nice goose.
Nice caboose. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Adjourned. What the hell is he doing?
2:24 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby. Number 2. Never number 1. Never number 3. Always number 2. I'm sorry, right?
Yeah, I'll be going home now.
I just wasted all of your effort. I will fucking murder you. She was like, oh, fuck me. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
It was dark.
I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder no matter what the That's not true.
No.
None of this is true. This is crazy. Just crazy.
Think
pal.
about it. Like kids used to play this. This game was published
This
19 years ago.
This is kind of fucking not good.
I know.
Nick, what are you doing? I'm just gonna fucking hang myself.
Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. Okay, I think that's a cue for us to read it. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning.
Oh,
Tie your fluffs. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right. You fucking idiot. Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
We tried, though.
All right, here we go. It's going down.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony.
Okay.
Then, through pointless, let the defense go their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on a DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
You never go by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? Nope. No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Huh?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Oh, goddamn, Miles, you pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
You know him too well.
Miles Edgeworth, I'm prosecuting attorney. I notice our voices sound exactly like Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth, and it's not a crime.
Yeah.
Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court.
All right. When Edgeworth was telling me about this dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. What? That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please, please.
What? What
DL6.
detail? Did you catch any detail?
It's a fucking nightmare, and he's an idiot. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials.
Okay.
As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator.
Okay.
My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue.
Yeah.
Just then, something heavy fell at my feet.
Okay.
I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted him to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream.
Yeah.
It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day.
You're sounding like Polly.
That's all.
Where do we go about this?
The gun and the bullet.
Oh, okay.
The bullet.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
Oh, Jesus
what a
Christ.
fucking jackass.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours.
Over 5 hours, and you thought it was a dream.
The oxygen elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi had made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. About the...
That day I'd gotten to the courtroom to observe
It's
whether
not-
I found this right. Okay.
Wait.
Oh, what are you doing?
What? I thought we were gonna present
Yeah,
the...
we are, but we gotta fucking, like, talk.
What?
See, we
Do
gotta
you want to
read.
press?
I believe in earthquake, structure, shot. Nope, okay.
Okay.
My father, Mr. Yogi, lost their composure and began to argue, okay?
Okay.
Just then something heavy fell at my feet, alright?
We don't have the
I
gun.
picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. Stop fighting. We can go back and press, because how do you know it's a gun? He might have threw anything.
Oh!
Alright, press.
Okay. But Phoenix is an
probably
idiot.
gonna be
He's
the bullet.
gonna... What was it?
A pistol. Okay, well, that
Okay.
sounds that. I assume it was in bailiff. Okay, we might have fucked up on that one.
Okay. Okay, holster.
And you picked it up? What happened next? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted him to stop fighting. Okay.
Okay.
A moment later, there was a gunshot, then a scream. Press.
Press. The gun fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they echoed in my head every day.
Yeah, the scream.
That gunshot and that horrible scream.
The scream.
It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day.
Press. could you recite it?
Yeah.
To this day? That's not where it is.
Yes, I can practically hear it now.
Okay, recite.
I doubt I'll ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. What? One part of that testimony clearly contradicts to the evidence, but I don't know what it means. What? What is? I better find out and quick. Oh, okay, so we begin. Okay, we're at the. That's the first testimony. Alright. Okay. Begin to argue. Okay, there's single gunshot. Do we have anything? Wait. Oxygen. No clues found on the scene. Trapped in an elevator.
Fired twice.
Twice? Oh, okay,
Present.
okay. Present that objection. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Well, he passed out.
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard that shot and then the scream. Then everything faded.
To him,
yeah.
that's the truth, though.
I was unconscious till the rescuers came.
Yeah, so I see. No, you don't. No, Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't.
Oh, they're playing it.
He said it
They're playing
plainly in your face. Look at this file once more. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
Objection.
What now?
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
Yeah, because you don't have it, Von Karma.
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on.
Again? Wait, which was it? The second one? Victim
Yeah.
data, what? Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice.
Oh,
Nice
nice
caboose.
caboose.
Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. Okay. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Nice caboose.
Booze. What was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. Evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. Tis. It might have been filed the day before the incident. No. Do the thing. There's
What?
no proof that the second shot had anything to do with the incident.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
what?
shed the bullet.
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case?
Yes,
Yeah!
the bullet.
Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. For once.
What? Impossible!
Impossible! Now, Mr. Bonkarma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, your life's riding on this. Show us proof! Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Is it this one?
Yeah.
Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Okay. Ah! Really? Mr. Wright? Please think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. Every time you show us ridiculous evidence. I feel well mocked.
Uh-oh.
We fucked up.
What about the picture?
I mean, I really don't mean any harm by it, Your Honor. Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh, not meaning any harm and not doing any harm are two different things, Mr. Wright. Uh-oh.
Alright.
Ouch and a feet.
Because you can trace the fucking bullet casings.
Yeah.
And see when it was shot.
Do we have to... Wait.
Because there's a shot there and a shot there, and a bullet was there, so...
Was he standing there?
It doesn't matter. Just press.
Okay. Do we present this?
Yeah. Presents.
Okay.
Take that!
Look at this photo! Okay. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
Huh?
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. Okay, it's there, and there you can breathe it from. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yeah, and if he was standing there, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door.
Yeah, but the bullet was stuck in his heart.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you show the bullet.
We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Nice, caboose.
But the pistol was in the elevator, so it had to be Yogi. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Yeah. Who though? But who could that someone else be?
Yogi.
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DLC 6 incident case file. Look closely.
What?
Try the case summary page. Alright.
The case summary? That's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue is found on this scene.
Yeah, that was bothering me. No guns?
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times,
Where is the
then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. No, because it left the elevator.
Yeah, it shot through. He does have a point.
That second bullet was never found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist.
What? Well,
The bullet they claimed Gregory was one fired by his own son.
Okay.
That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. Then where the fuck did the hole come from?
Yeah.
So that was something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Something else. No, fucking mosquito. I hate this game.
Order, I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. He's useless. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. But the police... So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Tisk, tisk,
Oh,
tisk.
that's what he wanted.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
He has no wisdom. God, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? Yeah, raise an objection for no fucking reason.
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick!
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgewood declared innocent. Yeah, bitch, you don't have to fucking rub it in his face. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think I could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 freaking years.
Nick!
Uh-oh. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Myers Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Myers Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I do not.
Oh, so you killed your father, though that was not your intention?
Yes, I did.
Oh no.
Summon your
He's
sister!
accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitation on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
We gotta object.
I've been here before. Deja vu! It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Can't rap.
I have an objection. You gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Objection.
Risk it.
Your Honor. Your Honor, I object.
Disc.
Uh-uh.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a big oof.
Oof. Nick. I don't know. His case is perfect.
What about fucking the electricity box? What about the fact that there's a letter that he stole?
An 8.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
Grab. It
Must
must exist.
The
The
second
second
bullet.
bullet. What? Did you say something? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist? But where?
Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor.
The second bullet. It existed.
It existed.
What? But we just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer?
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is the murderer? It's you, Bonner.
It's you! I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? He is so smooth. Smooth criminal, huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet?
The murderer had to
Find it. Yeah. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it.
Bah! What possible reason could they have had? Because it looks like a little kid shot his father and a security guard, and the assassin walks out scot-free, you fucking idiot.
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene, which then is...
The bullet would be
will
proof.
Oh! They thought it was the bullet would be used as proof? Uh-oh. Are we gonna prove? It was a special bullet, so they took it with him. Did we fuck up?
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Well, that's what we did, though. Huh?
No.
Why would... Oh.
Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Because if there's a second shot, then we can't pin it on the kid or the fucking idiot.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Have you really thought this through?
Not really.
Not really.
Honestly, this is really dumb.
I'm going to have to penalize you. No. Oh, this isn't going so well.
We might lose.
We might lose. Oh,
The murderer
didn't need it. What? Why? Why would the murderer have spent time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Nah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it. Had to take it? The murder? What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why that bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright, are you daydreaming?
I'm so confused.
Yes, Your Honor, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer? The bullet hit the vacation.
Yeah, I guess so.
The murder? Just say, for instance, I don't know. Sue me. I mean, if it hit you, would you have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know?
Nice caboose.
Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. Mr. Wright, so at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's what I wing it with. But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yan Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes.
That's why the glass.
That's the glass,
Nice
yeah.
caboose.
Order! What? No order? The 2 men fight inside the elevator. And, trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Oh, the scream! The scream!
Yeah.
Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it.
Oh, he's the one who's getting desperate.
I think he has the bullet. Look, he's not moving that one arm.
Oh!
No one
Nice
involved
point.
with the incident was wounded. There was no murder.
Then what about the hold? No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick!
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember that Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Flashback?
Creator dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Oh, that's why he went on vacation. He got fucking bullet in the arm.
Oh, wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
He had surgery.
Oh,
That's
you
why.
fucking son of a bitch. We got you. Got him on the
Oh.
ropes. Got him on the ropes.
Yeah, what if Oh, that's you.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock? But
Took it because he was injured.
Yeah.
Which would mean it could only mean one thing.
He was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma?
Oh man! Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed and stupid. No, Your Honor. You have indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
Fuck yeah, we got nothing.
Say it now!
Say it to you.
Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Oh, fuck, he knows.
Fucking, this is something interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? Erk, my hands are shaking. My hands sweaty. Knees weak. Mom spaghetti or something. But what?
What?
Von Karma!
Yeah! Von Karma?
Oh!
Nice caboose.
Why is he smiling? You mean the Von Karma right there?
Bah!
Humbug. You don't object?
I see no need. Why, Honor? This ridiculous outburst with my objection.
Oh. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Went overseas, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Well, yeah, now I was kind of that.
Yeah.
Until you said it like that. Fascinating. Prove it. Take off your clothes.
Oh, no,
I would need surgery. Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright?
Somewhere in Thailand?
See, he doesn't move that other arm.
Yeah.
Bring the doctor to operate on me. Have him testify.
Oh.
Get naked.
Get naked. Erk. Stripping time.
Nick, tell him to get naked. Let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use.
Oh, he's giving up Edgeworth.
I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
So he
the
killed the
bullet
doctor.
is in the shoulder.
Oh, girl, nobody's that perfect.
So
what, Nick?
did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? No, the bullet's still there.
Oh,
That's insane.
but people can't.
No,
he couldn't have.
Yeah, he definitely could.
You can't just pull bullets out of yourself.
You definitely can.
Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Disc. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I shot? Show evidence. Get naked.
Get
naked.
All right, Von Karma, I'll prove it. Cue the music, and I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is what?
Oh no.
What's this one?
No, that's the wrong one.
Okay, what? I know it's wrong, but this one's
one.
wrong too.
I think we gotta go with that one.
No, because it's from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. It's the wrong bullet.
Well, what's the other bullet?
We don't have the other bullet.
Then show that one.
Why?
Well, what's this bullet?
This was the one that found in victim body, Robert Hammond. And this was the wait.
No, I showed the original.
I think we go with this.
All right.
I think we use the metal detector and search his
I think
body.
it's the bullet. Take that.
Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving any evidence trail. So then I asked, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. As he is not the— You don't mean? I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Nice caboose.
Nice caboose. That be our last
Oh,
nice caboose?
is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. Yeah, we could use this metal detector. Detective. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. And if not, you strip.
Yeah, what do you got?
You fucking son of a bitch! I refuse!
Oh, that means, if you refuse, you refuse, but refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you.
Nice
caboose.
Oh, I'm gonna miss saying nice caboose.
Order! Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a specialist trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
No, you don't. Objection. The statute of limitations runs out in this case today.
Get naked.
Yeah, it was you who said we had to end this right here, right now, bitch. Oh, do that scream, boy. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector.
Dude, what if it doesn't go off? I just walk away. I'm like, all right, you win.
Mr. Bon Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
Shut up, Maya.
Shut up. I don't know. But you don't know, but we have to give it a shot.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Hold me. Tell me everything's going to be okay.
Yeah!
Did it?
We got it.
Wait, did it?
It reacted. Something's inside its right shoulder. I think it's outfit. Because of the buttons. Yeah. He has metal everywhere. The bullet. Was he naked though? That's the question. Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you.
He's so chill.
I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. What if he does smoke bomb? Smoke bomb is gone. Indeed, there's a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident.
What?
I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the DL6.
What?
Nice caboose. Now you gotta pull out the baggie.
Oh, okay. But Bon Karma, can you prove that? Prove? Oh.
Disc. I have no obligation to prove anything. What? I don't think that's how this works. It's Mr. Wright who must prove something here. So get the baggie. Not I.
Mr. Wright, where can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Bon Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
Oh, that's because you took it out of the recorder's room yesterday and ate the litter.
Disc. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. The bullet! So sorry, Mr. Wright. No.
No.
We got a bullet.
No, I'm the only one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edward? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Oh,
the bird.
Yeah! The bird! No, I don't want to read the bird. It's this one.
Yeah.
Take that. Eat it. That's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
You draw? Oh, this is a bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings?
Don't tell me you don't know that, Edgeworth! You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Oh yeah, ballistics markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. Is it?
Yeah, I mean...
No.
Yes and no.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings match, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Oh, is he gonna do the scream? Is he gonna... Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder, wouldn't you? Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? The scream! How loud?
That scream! I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
help. I can't breathe.
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you.
Stop breathing my air.
Get away. Get away from my father. Bang.
I think it's gonna go more desperate than that.
It's that scream I heard in the elevator.
Wow.
15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
So Edgeworth is, when he threw the pistol, it hit Von Karma, huh? Mr. Von Karma.
Only you would dare defy me.
So it was you.
Oh.
You and your father are my curse.
Hey, he can't move his shoulder. Okay.
Your father shamed me with that penalty on my record.
Okay.
And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade.
Man. Take it
I will
easy.
bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death, death. 15 years earlier. Oh, shit, we get a flashback. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered you in the past, but not this time. Oh, Karma? Edgeworth? It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking there where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all unconscious from oxygen deprivation. I can't say that.
Oxygen
Lack of air.
deprivation.
Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was my destiny.
He killed Edgeworth's father.
In his last moments, Gregor Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke to a medium blaming Mr. Yogi.
Oh.
He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
What?
Tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now end it!
Very well.
It appears that we've
come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
We did it.
Yeah.
What about fucking Von Karma?
Yeah,
Nice
nice
caboose.
caboose. Why
Karma
is
going to
he?
prison?
Yeah, he should.
He's gonna forget about that?
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait, what?
Well, he's gonna
Von
be
Karma
arrested.
doesn't get arrested?
He will.
This is weird ass shit.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I was pissing my pants.
I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
No, a good memory. So it's
So-
finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Oh, what?
Kiss
now?
me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure how to say this.
Not again.
Kiss me.
This dude.
Kiss me.
I don't know.
Kiss me.
I know. Try. Thank you.
Yeah.
I see.
Do you know what it means?
Thank you, right.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. Kiss me.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
So kiss me is easier to say than thank you. She's got you there.
Whoa! That's my boy Gumshoe. Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would.
No, you didn't.
I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal.
Yeah.
And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me.
Why you don't get paid well?
Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? That's my boy Gumshoe.
Yeah.
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
Aww.
I see. Ahem.
Woo! Edgeworth is saying
I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all!
Loda! Y'all were great in there. Yeehaw!
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Suck on these titties! Thank you for y'all
Thank you.
very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. Yeehaw!
You were the witness to the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, she was
Kiss me.
accusing him.
Yeah, well, let's bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which,
What are you doing now, Lotta?
who, me? I went back to college. Good old UCLA.
Shut up.
I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick, and I said I'll go to UCLA and
Really? That's too bad.
Hold on.
What?
I'll go to UCLA, then marry my boyfriend and do Let's Plays for the rest of my life. It's a good trade. And we can't even get fucking 7 likes.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, 7 likes for Loda.
Huh?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Larry, huh?
Larry Butts, it's over, Nick. My life is
Oh,
over.
now
Oh, you
what?
might get with Loda.
Well, why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Did Keonce leave you?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
What? You don't look sick.
It's Keonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick.
Well, go with her.
She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy. There you are. What the fuck happened to you? Yes, here I am, you fucking loser. So, I don't have to be friends with this
Who are you
idiot.
again? You are dead to me.
Were you the asshole in 3rd grade that didn't wear pants? Congrats, Edgy! Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you.
He knows him?
I think it's the $38.
Oh!
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Oh.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it.
Aw.
Yo, Nick! That's a suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's a police dog for prison food, right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
Kiss me. That envelope that Larry gave me, it got money in it.
Oh, it was him! It was him!
Well,
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
it's $38, right? 38 fucking dollars.
Huh, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38
$38.
exactly!
What's that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth's in school?
You fucking Larry, $38. No. No, Larry, it was you.
What are you surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out of as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Oh, Jesus
What?
Christ. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and then the rest is history. I never was good at history, eh?
That's not the Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day without pants. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right. You may not know this, but I always wanted to kiss you. But we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Everyone knows that. I know, I've been through it.
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Kind of fucking dumbass. Well, this sure is unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth. You should have told me.
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, it was when they were 9.
I'd say so. Yes. There you have it.
Grrr, where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you got worked up too easily, too.
The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I'd only known, I'd have become a prosecutor. Oh.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. Ooh, now kiss me. Kiss me! For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself.
Oh.
If I hadn't known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney, after all. Edgeworth, want to switch right?
Oh,
yeah!
Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go.
After that, dinner on me, pal.
Eager about dinner. Snap! Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
Is that it?
Oh.
December 29th, 5:02 a.m. When morning.
Whoa, so early.
Oh, what's going on over here?
Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. I'm drunk. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick.
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. Yeah, well, you had the bullet. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Oh, Maya.
Oh. Goodbye? What time is it? God, the first trains for the mountains have already left to the station.
To the station.
To the station. Using the train.
Use the train to get to the train.
Yep. I guess I'm too late. Huff, puff, huff, puff.
Hey! Nick!
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick.
But I need a sidekick.
Be good, okay?
That's why we have the butts.
Oh,
we
yeah,
didn't even tell her about the bullet.
Hold it.
Oh, that's
Oh.
good. There's a hold it. Thank God.
Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry.
Not so much for Mr. Grossberg.
I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped on Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. Oh, the bullet.
Yeah, the
The
bullet.
parrot!
That'd be funny if it's the wrong one.
A bullet?
Why do we still have these? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence he needed.
What happens if you do the bird? Does she leave storming off?
I think so.
Or like
Crying.
you just show your badge?
Yeah, cry!
This was...
Oh.
This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick! Dang.
Oh, thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm gonna complete my training and come back.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Oh, I'm emotional.
Oh.
Of course you will. You can't run an office by yourself. You're hopeless.
Yeah, I am kinda. I don't know about that.
Uh-oh. There you go.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya.
See you soon. Oh, I'm gonna miss you.
Aw.
I miss you so much.
Oh, look at me, Nick! You're
look,
my
I'm so happy.
enemy! Enemy crying!
Thanks, Nick. Oh.
Bye, Nick!
Times we had.
The
The
times
memories.
we had, yeah! And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Oh.
Amateur, ha! Don't think you graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
The memories, the good times. 10 out of 10.
Really?
I don't know, those times we had
Oh,
to
hey.
Oh. Hey, pal! Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year.
Aw.
Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Whoop! Detective Gumshoe.
Then he hung out his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
I think he Naruto ran out of that.
Oh, graphics. Kumiko, where are you now?
The
Thing is, we live in Japan. We could just go.
I think she still works at Capcom.
Huh? Nick. Nah, how's it? Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy a nice lady, but she ain't not exactly what you call a cheap date, huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah.
But, Larry,
But I thought you were gonna go with the poofy hair girl.
Yeah, oh no.
Loda.
Not Loda.
I thought him and Lana were gonna hit it off.
No, he only dates models. Oh, remember him?
Oh, right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy.
I have no idea who the fuck this is.
What? He was our
You know, I'm sure he's
boss.
grateful.
Boss on the first case. Remember Larry was
I don't
arrested?
remember him at all.
What the
Fuck that guy.
He's like the first boss.
Oh, I remember Gatsby.
Remember Gatsby?
Phoenix Wright. Ah, the defense attorney for who I wrote that affidavit for. Yes. You should know I've taken over management of the Gatewood Horse. Yeah, Gatsby. Should you be in this area, please stop by. All right, we definitely will. Sports.
He was something. I liked Gatsby.
Yeah.
Oh, you're useless.
Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright. Ah, yes. Me as understudy. Was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him as of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
Again.
The fuck does that even mean? I'll smack the shit out of you, fresh lemon. Good music there. Mazuka. We should try to get these people for interviews.
Oh, really?
I don't know, why not?
Oh!
Old bag. Phoenix Wright. He's an actor. Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix.
Did you?
Wait,
No,
wait,
DVD, blah, 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 now DVDs, everything is supposed to.
Huff puff. Huff puff.
Sound bad.
Atsushi Mori.
Thank you for your sound effects.
Oh, Will powers.
I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I keep my face out of the public eye. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know?
Aw, he's a good guy. Is he acting as the Pink Princess, I wonder?
I hope so.
What the heck? He's too muscular.
Well, the suit is probably so big, no one would notice.
Oh, the director! Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She said she can buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living in anyway? More Jack Daniels on the spot.
This is like the longest credit scene ever.
Because they introduced past characters. Oh, the kid!
John Cena fan.
John Cena fan.
Right, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess. But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day.
Again?
And I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit.
What is it? Who was it?
Oh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy my tender age.
Who was in the Pink Princess? Will Powers?
Yeah, Will Powers.
Oh, what became of Salmonella?
Oh, I hope she's... Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind there was a ghost. For reals. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Alright, so go to haunted places and snap away.
What if the ghost was his dad? Ever think about that?
Or the boss, Mia.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Victory.
see, that's
Mia.
her.
Oh, Mia's my girl.
Oh.
We love you, Mia. Look how happy they are.
Oh,
Capcom.
good job, Capcom.
Capcom, give yourself a bear hug.
Whoa!
Hold it! Turnabout goodbyes. Achievement unlocked. A brand new episode has been added.
A brand new, I don't, what?
Did you notice?
No, we didn't have this.
Episode 5. All right, save and let's call it a day. Well,
Yep.
maybe I thought this was the end.
It was the end of for original one, I think.
Episode 5, Rise from Ashes.
God damn.
All right.
We have to do this again? No.
I feel like the fact we're like, oh, what memories. We had such a great time. Again? Like, comment, subscribe, and with that, we are over. Ba-na-na-na-na-na.